Hello everyone, Brad Johnson here. In this video, I'm going to be doing an update to the Prana Transmission Technique playlist that you can actually find over here regarding the short version of the Prana Transmission Technique. So very simply, if you've been following the Prana Transmission Technique for a while, notice that there's already 4 videos in the playlist itself. And the 4th video represents the second version of the Prana Transmission Technique involving the Om chanting. Now basically there's 2 phases. First phase again is where we're doing the Om chanting here with the hand. Second phase is where we're basically going into the transmission posture. And we're working together with spirit, breathing spirit in, breathing spirit out, and just staying still and just clearing out the cellular body pertaining to any forms of discrepancies that have remained in regards to whatever it is that we were working on, that we wanted to release and clear away. But in this short version, we're actually just going to stick with part 1. So part 1, again, very bare bones simple, but we're going to add a little bit of a different modality with the first part, or the first phase of Prana Transmission Technique. So what I want you to do right now is I want you just to think about your day. Maybe think about the past couple of weeks, maybe think about the past month. Has there been anything within between today and the past month that you feel has been very, very challenging for you, very difficult for you, right? Something that's kind of got your emotions in an uproar, something in regards perhaps to a mental trauma that you've been able to identify, just something that's happened recently. If you need a moment to look into this further, just go ahead and pause the video and resume when you're ready. So now I'm going to assume that you have something ready. So very good. Now that you have that certain thing ready, we're going to do the short version of the Prana Transmission Technique where we're doing the Om chanting. Okay, you're going to be amazed at how simple this is. So with your eyes closed, I want you just to pull into awareness right now that very thing that has been disturbing to you. That thing that has been causing perturbation, that's been causing emotional uproar, that's maybe a mental trauma, something you've discovered as of late. And now I want you just to hold up either your right or your left hand. Either hand is fine, okay? And I want you just to think of that thought of whatever it is. And I want you just to put it right in the heart of the palm, right in the center here. So it's like you're just taking that thought and you're just putting it right here in the center of the palm, which means the entirety of that entire situation, of that entire event, is placed right here in the center of the palm, okay? So everything regarding it, how you're reacting to it, the thought, the memory, the event, everything, just the entirety of the situation is right here, okay, in the center of the palm. Okay, I'm going to assume that you have 100% put it into the palm right now. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, so we're just getting ourselves clear. And now we're going to do 3 Om chants. Now you can either do the Om chant either out loud or in your mind. Either out loud or in your mind. Either is fine. When you're doing the Om chant, you're directing it right to the center of your palm. So whether you're using the left hand or the right hand, doesn't matter, okay? You put that entire situation in the center of your palm, right? Just like you feel it kind of squished in the center of your palm right now. That's the discrepancy, that's the situation, that's the emotional uproar, that's the mental trauma, okay? All you're doing is putting that thought there, and now as we do the Om chanting, we're aiming right here as we do the Om chant, okay? Ready to do it with me? We're going to do 3 of them now. So take a deep breath in. Second time, deep breath in. Third and final time, deep breath in. And relax. Like I said, if you want to do it internally, externally, the Om chant, completely fine. But now we're just looking at the hand right now, we're just tuning into it and saying, okay, that thought, that emotion, that whole situation, that big discrepancy that I was going through, is it still present in my palm? Okay. If you answered no, congratulations, you did it. Okay. You still feel that there's still some left. Okay, there's still some left here. All right, no problem, because we're going to do a second round. Okay, or what we call the second run. Okay. So again, you're just seeing the remainder of whatever's there pertaining to the situation right in your palm. Remember that our Om chant is going right into the center here. Okay. And we're basically just purifying the entire situation, which I'll get into after we're finished here. So we're going to do the second run now. So taking a deep breath in. Om. Second time. Om. Third and final time. Om. Relax. Okay, checking the palm again. Does that problem still exist here inside the palm? If it's no, great, you've done it. If it's still, well, you know, Brad, it's still a little bit persistent, there's not that much left, it's definitely getting lighter, okay? And that's really what we want to check with, right? Is it getting lighter after each run? Maybe it's completely gone, maybe it's just getting a little bit lighter, okay? If it's getting lighter, congratulations, it's working. Okay, so we're going to do a third and final run, maybe to that particular situation that's extremely stubborn. Okay, we've already done 2 runs, so yeah, there's still just this little tiny bit here. Okay, no problem. So we're going to do a third run. Okay, so again, aiming our Om chant right here in the center of the palm to where some of that discrepancy is, all that remains. Okay, deep breath in. Om. Second time. Om. Third and final time. Om. And relax. Okay. So after the third run, is it now completely gone? Has it left your palm completely? Okay, I'm going to assume there's probably a lot of you saying yes, it has. Even if it was very stubborn, oh, Brad, it may have gone away after the first run or the second. Great. This is for those extra stubborn ones, okay? On average, with a lot of the people that I've been doing the Prana Transmission Technique with, it usually doesn't go past 3 runs, okay? But if it does go past 3 runs, do a 4th one, do a 5th one, do a 6th one, okay? Just as long as it's shrinking down each and every single time, you're doing the work properly, okay? So what is this doing? Well, we're using the power of Om, right? Om is the sound of purity. It's the sound of creation. It's the sound of bringing everything back into balance. It's that vibration, okay? So when you're using the power of Om, everything representing that discrepancy is getting neutralized. It's getting purified. It's getting absorbed through the power of Om back into the I Am, okay? It really is the sound of the I Am. It is the sound of purity. It is the vibration of all creation, okay? So with that pure vibration that you are doing, it's being absorbed through the sound, and it's basically, we could call it audible surrender. The nature of Om is an audible surrender, right? No more different than when you're doing the release ball, or when you're doing conflict elimination, or you're doing BCR technique, cord removal, etc., right? Quite a few different techniques on my playlists. So this one here, with the short version of the Prana Transmission Technique, we don't have to go into phase 2. We're just going into the single phase where we're just putting the entire problem right here and just Om chanting into it. This makes it even more simple, more effective, okay? Just using the first phase, with a little bit of that tweak, just putting the entirety of the situation right here inside the palm, Om chanting completely with 3 Om chants per run, and watching it completely be absorbed back into the I am. That's the power of the Prana Transmission Technique. That's the power of the Om, doing it in this short version of Prana Transmission Technique. So give it a try, work with it daily, work with it frequently, make yourself completely transparent. The more that you are able to surrender yourself, the more that you are bringing yourself into that transparency, the more that all of these aspects of yourself that are becoming transparent through surrender, the more powerful you're going to become. Because nothing is causing a shackle around you anymore. Those shackles are being broken apart. The murkiness of the separate self is now starting to be absorbed away, and now you're walking in your true power. Your intuition becomes natural. Your abilities pertaining to extrasensory perception becomes natural. Your vitality starts to soar, and it's natural. Everything about you becomes completely and totally empowered, and it's natural. So give this a try. Work with it frequently. That's what's going to make the difference. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you again in the next. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to New Earth Teachings on YouTube. Don't forget to check out our websites, newearthteachings.com, where you can do private sessions with me, and also etherics.co. And through Etherics, you'll be able to pick up your Healing Code Cards body deck, your mind deck, and your energy deck through Etherics. You will also be able to pick up the Etherbed kit. That is also on Etherics as well. Not to mention that you'll also be able to pick up some apparel and accessories that is also available on Etherics. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you.